Computer? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I think we're in. I think we're in. I think we're in here. It's very exciting. Let's get going. I don't. Does it load them? Does it remember? Did I click computer? Okay. Nice. Okay. All right, coffee. Traveling through the vastness of space, where will we end up? Okay, let's do this better. Let's do this better. Excuse me. All right. I'm drinking coffee, so I apologize for any sounds. For any coffee sounds. Okay, so ship rotation. Ship rotation. Jeff. So let's put the ship movement in here. Player ship variables. Okay, I think that's all we're going to need. I mean, just for the rotation and graphics. So let's draw the ship and then rotate it with the mouse. Okay. How do we do that? Don't ask me. Don't. Mr. Frags, hey! What's up, sir? How are you? Welcome. We are continuing to build the game. I'm just coffeeing up. I just woke up a little while ago. Realized I didn't have coffee in the house. Had to go out and get some. Ended up with Chinese. Good grief. My neighbor's barbecuing, and aside from smoking me out, it smells incredible out there. And how are you? Okay, so the player ship. You know, I feel like the player ship is just 1 point. But let's do it like this. Init player ship. I might change the function name because it's just initializing 1 point. I don't want to say that it feels like a waste to make that, but it's initialization, so I guess being as clear as possible in the code is important. I suppose. I don't know. How is the game so far? Pretty good. Player or ship. Player ship. Hold on just a sec. I'll show you real quick. It's just the background and the. I think you might have seen it yesterday. I don't remember what you saw, but so that's going to call that, but it doesn't do anything. That's fine. It's best viewed in full screen too. I added background stars. And we've still got our parts just randomly floating. Don't know why the speeding ones aren't coming through. Used to have speeding ones. Excuse me. Alright, more coffee. More coffee. We're going to put in the player ship, then we're going to put in the bases, then we're going to put in the towers, and then I'm really excited for the minions. I just cannot wait to get... There's going to be a little AI with the minions. I was thinking about it before bed last night, which is awesome, I guess. It really felt good. Okay, so the player ship... How are we going to do that? Okay, so here's where I'm at with initialization. I got the ship parts, there's 100 of them. I got the background stars, there's 100. So I need an index into the array of the into this. So particle group, okay, there's 11. I'm just wondering if there's a different way to do this. Let's just go GLU int total particles. The whole game is going to be particles, so I might as well have a total particles. We're going to set it to 0 at first. That way, okay. And for the ship, we're just going to add one more. Seems silly to do that. Just one more for the ship. Eventually we'll have another for the projectile for the weapon. That'll be good. We don't need a velocity for the ship because ship velocity is going to be like a global variable thing. The ship is going to be a unique because the player is going to control the velocity for the everything that you're moving around. So we might even have to create a special structure just for the ship. And we're starting right here. I guess we could keep that in a structure, but I think we're fine for now. Okay, ship rotation, total particles. Okay, so total particles now. Init ship parts. After it goes through and does the 100 particles, we want to go like this. Total particles plus equals 100. Can I type through my coffee cup here? Okay. Same thing with background stars. Total particles plus equals 100. Okay, so any new function that I do, I can just reference that total particles, D&D block. And now we're just going to put it right there, total particles. Because that's at 200 now, right? 100 plus 100, so it should be 200. Okay, I think that works. And we're only going to do one, so let's remember to increment it right at the end here. Excuse me. So the ship, okay, total particles. First thing we need is position. That's easy. It's going to be right in the center of the screen. Okay. Boy, how quickly I forget all this stuff. So D&D, total particles, there we go. Okay, I don't think color matters really. So let's just set that to 0 as well. Type size rotation, here's the fun stuff. Okay, here, let's just copy this from here for now. Just to make my life easier. Copy it from there. Oh, and we can do this here too. Total underscore particles. Good typing job there, didn't mess it up. Okay, so type, okay, D size. Okay, the size of the ship, that's a good question. The player ship here, what's the size? It's 114 by 82. Oh. Oh. 114 by 82. So let's just try 128 to start. That might be too big, I don't know. Type 0, rotation 0, text ID. Okay, so that's text ID. Now the text ID the text ID is not the same thing as I'm getting confused here. Player ship text 7, right? Player ship 7, text ID 7. Getting the fragment shader. Player ship 7. 7 is going to be player ship. It looks like 7. You can tell I'm digesting coffee here. Text ID 7. Boom. Okay. That looks good. And that's not, I don't feel like that's a waste of a function right there. We've already got almost as many lines as this one, and it's just doing all 100 stars. Okay, we're not going to do a velocity for that. We got the total particles plus plus. Init player ship. Huh. Okay, so now let's do init, because this is a separate particle group, because every particle group has a different texture. Okay, now here's where we got particle group 10, 8 for the ship parts, 8 for the ship parts, so it's this number minus 1, so the player ship should be 6 for that index right there. Now that is an index into the texture, OpenGL texture ID array. Okay, alright, I think I'm okay with that. Text ID, background stars was 0. Is that what that is? Text ID? Right, okay. Well, we'll find out. Start in. Okay, so where this starts should be 200 now. We're just going to draw 1 and draw toggle. We're going to change it to true now. Is that all I do? So does my render function, is it going to be, is that all I do? Is it going to, and it's, oh, okay, we have to change, sorry. We have to go in here to the player ship. Okay, so what we need to do now is add this rotation code. Yeah, hold on. So this rotation code, we don't need that, we just need this. Right. So maybe we could make that a function. Alright, first let's see what we have to do to get it to work. Texture, space parts all. So maybe I could just oh, I see. And the XY. So let's just do this for the player ship and hold on just a second. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it into a function just yet. Okay, so this is what so this one we're not going to use the XY. Okay, so let's just take that out. Okay, so the rotation is going to come in. Rotation equals that, looks good, distance that, discard. Okay, so that covers that. GLP rotation times M. What's the GLP rotation? Oh, in here it's a vector 2. And it's going to give that same error that other one. So let's copy that. Hold on. So let's declare it up here. Wish I can get rid of that error. Alright, anyways. GLP rotation, so we're not going to redefine it there, we just defined it up above. So there we go. GLP rotation plus, and that fixes that. So is any of this stuff, so that's just from the rotation, and then we just space parts all, and then this is it. We're not going to do this. I think this is it. There's no multiplication. Okay, so actually, if we do this, then we can just point coord. Okay, so we can make a function to cover both of these instances with this particular. Okay, 9 is the only one that has the ship parts that's going to have an index into this texture. All the others are just pretty, except for the laser and the burst. Those are all just a single texture. All right. Okay, cool. So this could be a function eventually. I don't think we need to mess with this necessarily, but if we did create a function and we wanted to include this, we could just have this be a parameter, and this would be a parameter. And then if it was a parameter in this, that would be 1, and then if it was this would be a parameter, there'd be 0 for that. Ah. But let's see if this works. And I'm going to make a function out of that. That's okay. Save it. Okay, I already saved it. All right. If this works, it'll be crazy. And ship rotation, did I set, uh-oh, we broke something. It's upset with us. It's upset with us. Failed to compile. Oh, redefinition error M. Oh, redefinition. Son of a bean dip. Oh, okay, so let's take this mat 2. Same problem here. Let's take mat 2 M. I kind of like this. First come, first serve here. I kind of like having the variables up here. Okay, so that's all saved. So it didn't even get to compile, it just showed, okay. Oh, okay, I don't see the ship. I don't see the ship. Why not? Okay, let's make sure we're on number 6, right? We're on 6. And then this one, oh, and there's no ship rotation there. Right, I have to put this in there too. Okay, hold up. But I need to, that's not why it's not drawing. Why is it not drawing? Draw particle group. Active texture, particle group, PG index. Text index, that's an index into the thing, right? PG index start count. So doesn't that work? So position, color, type, size, rotation, text. Wait, where's the oh, here it is. Okay, init particle group 6, DND pick 6, 200, 1, true. 0, 100, true. 100. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have 200 background stars? What's going on? Oh. Well, it still does it. That's kind of interesting. 10, 0, 100, and there's only 100 of them. And then this one starts at 200 and there's only 1 of them. So what was happening was maybe it was just rendering a single point with just the color, and oh yeah, okay, there it is. There we go. Connor, hey, you're streaming again. Hey, yes, I'm going to stream daily until this is completed. And I might have something tonight. Okay, that's good, but we need to put the rotation. That's exciting. And I think that's a good size. Actually, let me look. That looks like a decent size. I like the size, the proportion. Doesn't that look a little different? Yeah, that looks cool. I mean, it's kind of stretched it a little bit, but I think that's all right. Okay. I think we're good with that. We are good with that. Okay. So the rotation. So to get the rotation in there, what I want to do is, let me look back at this, because, okay, so what happens with the mouse callback is right here. So ship rotation real, so this, let's excuse me, let's go Space Arena. Right here, let's go Space Arena, set ship rotation. And then we will send in, do we want to calculate it and then send it in like that, or what do we want to do? Or do we want to send in real X, real Y? No, let's just do this. Since it already calculates it and we're good. We're good. And so we're just going to send in the ship rotation. And so let's go back to here. Let's make a new function. Actually, let's do it like that. We're going to take a geofloat. Oops. Go back to here. Make sure that's the underscore. Whoops, not a plus. Still haven't drank all this coffee. What's happening, Mr. Connor? What's going on with you? Let's see. What are you up to today? Okay, so set ship rotation. Say that fast 10 times. Here we go. So the ship rotation is just ship rotation equals in rotation. Okay, now we have that. Now we have to go into so here's the ship parts, there's the ship parts, background stars. Okay, so now we do player ship. Update rotation. So I think all we're doing is D&D block. And for this particular one, I already know it's 200 dot D rotation equals ship rotation. And then it's going to update the data. Okay. And then it'll draw it in the rotation. See that? Let's see that work. Okay, wait a minute. My cursor goes that way and it's backwards. Hey everybody, it's a backwards ship. Yes, fly through space in a ship that steers the absolutely opposite direction. So is that's the X coordinate, right? Isn't that the X coordinate? How did I get that wrong? Oh. Is that supposed to be that? Yeah, that's supposed to be that way, I think. What did I do? So if this was my ship rotation, did I send it? How did I send it to the... Hold on. Init data, ship rotation. I'm just sending it in as a... So, but the ship... Let's go look. Just real quick, I gotta look at this. Hold on, class ship 113. Init data SH rotation. Oh, I did something to the rotation right here. The angle equals 5.75 minus ship rotation. Yeah, that looks, that I think that would do it. Hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm almost done with my coffee, I swear. I'll stop burping, I think. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. So is it 5.75? Or is it... I don't think that's it, but maybe it's... It should be 6.28, right? Right? Let's see. Let's see what happens. We'll just do the inverse there. It's off by 100 and... No, yeah, it's off by exactly half. So, 3.14. We'll get it. We'll get it. There we go. Hey, what's happening? What's happening, dude? Woohoo! Yes, get dizzy in space. Call your friends today. That's cool, and it works. It works. Okay. Isn't that cool, guys? We got a ship that just, it's spinning like wildfire. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Now we're getting somewhere. Before I go any further and break stuff, actually this one changed too, so hold on, because we did a little change to the arena main file. Might as well. So let's remove that one. Okay, make sure it works again. Didn't break anything. Hello. Okay, let's give you some friends and a little world to fly around in. What do you think, huh? That's cool. That's a cool little ship. Warning, link default MSVCRT conflicts with use of other lives. Use no default live library. Oh, I might want to do that eventually to get rid of that error. Don't know what that is exactly, but okay. Nice. Today was pretty normal for me. Earlier I worked on a few of the Advent of Code puzzles. Oh, what? Advent of Code puzzles? I'm trying to do them in Rust this time instead of C#. I'm excited for December 1st. Have you done Advent of Code? No, what's Advent of Code? Is that like on the Code Challenge, huh? Is that on Clash of Code, or I mean Coding Game? Or let's look it up. Let's Google. Oh. This. Oh, whoa. What? Interesting. December 1st at midnight. About... There we go. Whoops, did it just take me away from the website? Have you heard of opening in a new window? Okay. Oh, wait. Computer. Nothing's working here. An advent calendar of small programming puzzles for a variety of skills. Oh, cool. Solved any programming language you like. People use them as a speed contest, interview prep, company training. It's an advent calendar, but with programming puzzles. Cool. University coursework, practice problems, challenge each other. You don't need a computer science background to participate. Just a little programming knowledge and some problem-solving skills will get you pretty far. Oh. Nor do you need a fancy computer. Every problem has a solution that completes in at most 15 seconds on 10-year-old hardware. Oh, okay. It's like, I'm not going to be able to solve all these problems in 15 seconds. I can barely read a problem statement. If you'd like to support Advent Code, you can do it directly with Share, directly PayPal or Coinbase. Oh. General tips, questions. Oh, wow, cool. Very cool. Let me put that in, should I put that in Indie Devs, I think? I have to check that out. Clash of Code, we'll have to wait for another day, another time, actually. I don't know about later today, but... Okay, that was really cool. Okay, now that we got that to work, actually, let me put my coffee-inspired brain to rest here and make this function. So let's do a rotate texture function. how do we do that? So basically, the rotate texture function is just going to return a vector 4. Okay, so vector 4, rotate texture. So what we need here is, this one has all the parameters. So we need the texture ID, which is excuse me. Now can I pass, excuse me, a uniform sampler 2D. So how do I make that a parameter? Can I just put uniform sampler 2D in there? Hold on. Let me Google to make sure. Of course I could just try it. I mean, I'm gonna pass it in. Actually, usually what we do is uniform I don't think would be the type. I think the type would be sampler 2D. And then we're just going to call it in-text, okay? So the texture is going to go in. Again, we need this rotation multiplier, so let's go in rotation multiplier, all right. And then we need the offset, X and Y. So, in rotation multiplier is going to be a float. The offset will be a vector 2 in offset. Interesting. I don't think I've made a lot of okay, so for example, for this one, frag color equals rotate texture space parts all in rotation multiplier and offset, right? Okay, the multiplier is 0 and then the offset is vector 2 xy. So then let's take this, floop, go like that. Oops, don't be over so far. Okay, and that's still regular, all this other stuff. Okay, in text, in rotation multiplier, offset, that's all at the end with the texture call. So Eric Wastel, the creator, posted on Twitter that 240,000 people did at least one puzzle for last year's game. Nice. I also tried out Code and Game Clash of Code today. It was pretty fun. Yeah, it's really addictive. My favorite are the reverse and the some of the fast ones. Smallest I'm not a big fan of, but I did learn Python on there, but it's intriguing, all of it, and I love the practice games, and I like their new what do you call it, little diagram for working your way through you got your own little achievement thing. That's pretty cool. Okay, so rotate texture, space parts, all like that, and then we're just going to return this, but we're going to use those variables instead. So return that, and now we have to use these variables. So this is now in text instead of that. This is now in rotation multiplier, and this is now in offset. Cool. Okay. I can't believe how comfortable I feel just making a function in the fragment shader for that. That feels good. I haven't saved this yet. That's good. So let's save it as 5. Okay, good. Then let's just upgrade this one to 5. Okay, now let's just... This one is a... See, this one is great. Now I can just turn it into a function call. So frag color equals rotate texture. Oh wait, how come that one's space parts all? What did I do? Isn't it supposed to be player ship? Isn't it? What did I do? The rotation multiplier is 1, and the offset is a vector 2 of 0. Like that. Oh, that's sweet right there. Does this work? No, we broke something. Undeclared identifier M. Oh, now it's undeclared. Because, well, we actually don't use it anymore down here. So it doesn't need to be global. Mat 2. Oops, 2. I imagine GLP rotation is the same thing, and we don't use it anywhere else, so we can declare it there as well. Okay. Alright, that works. Are these parts rotating? Guys? Rotating? Guys? Rotation? I don't see the parts rotating. No! So let's figure out why they aren't rotating. Ship parts, 0.01 vector 2x. Well, they're getting the F rotation, just like before. In-text. Yeah, it's the same. I am not sure what's happening, Captain. The space parts are out of control. Maybe they're rotating and I'm just not seeing it. Are they not rotating? What? So where are the... What have you done? Ship parts. Init ship parts. And then actually it's not that because they're showing up with a rotation. It's in here. Add rotation velocity. Looks like it's adding it in, right? So the positions are being updated. The rotation is being updated. There's the background stars. And then the buffer's being updated. I don't get it. Computer, why not? Why not? What did I do? What did I do? We had such a good relationship, computer. Why? Ship rotation, player ship 7. I don't know. No, and this is working, so... Excuse me. Oh, this is why. Why did I do that? How did I not notice this before? The heck, Jeff? How did I not notice that before? That's weird. That's really weird. That's bizarre. There we go. Now the parts are rotating. I'm happy. Computer. Computer. Okay. Let's get going with what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do next? Huh? First of all, calm down. And quick break. I'll be right back. Quick break. Okay, we're back. How far out did we go? How far did we fly? We have to get back. We have to get back. No. Okay. Computer? Computer? No. Phew, a little out of breath. Just did some exercise here. Whew. Feels good. Okay. Okay, where are we at? Next, let's put in the bases. The bases are both the same. Excuse me, so the player and the... excuse me. The player and the enemy base are going to be the same. So... So the particle group's going to be 10, isn't it? Wait, this one was 10 for the background stars. Oh, the base is going to be 9. It's going to mess me up eventually. So it's going to start at 201, and there's going to be 2 of them, and we're going to draw them true. Okay. There's going to be 2 of them, so we're going to go up to 203. They're not going to have a velocity. We're not going to worry about that. La la. Oh. Skyrim. This is Skyrim soundtrack, by the way. From the Skyrim. Sounds quite nice. Relaxing. So really they're just 2 points. And when we start out the game, now initially the player is going to be at his base, right? Or behind the base. Player's going to be actually even behind the base, so he's going to have to come up a little bit just to get to the base. So that's interesting. That's fine. So let's initialize the bases where they are in relation to the player's starting point. And then once we get the bases, we'll have a reference point for, like, you know, we're going to need a border for the world too. I had some ideas for that. We could do some border stuff. Because the border's going to have to look like something, I guess. The border to the world. Interesting. I wasn't anticipating that, but I'm just now thinking about it. Alright, sorry. 2 points. This is all it is. Focus, Jeff. Focus. So here's how you did 1 point, right? Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. So maybe we can just initialize point. We can make a function out of that. And it'll take these parameters, and then instead of redoing the wheel every time, and then we can do the bases the way we do this ship. So init player ship, hold on. And that's just right here. These all do multiple points and stuff. Interesting. But yeah, let's just do, since this is just a single point, excuse me, and it's going to be a bunch of code, so let's just do, instead of init player ship, let's go init point. That should work. And then when we initialize player ship, we're going to call it with these values here. So right here, or init point, excuse me. Nice. So there's two of these. Cool. And it's 0, 128, 0, and 7. And then when we're calling the point, it's going to reference the total particles, it's going to fill it in, and it's going to increment total particles, and then so we can do that. Okay, that works. Init point, that looks good. So with the bases, we're going to call that twice. Thousand 24 by 1024. You know what we should do? Oh, I can't save it in here. Can you actually, I think if you don't change anything, maybe you can. PNG, okay. Transparency would be lost. Son of a... Do I have... Excuse me. Okay, we'll see how that works. That will save a lot of I just used the online photo editor to shrink it down. Because that's huge. Excuse me, none of these other files are even remotely that large, so that's the most, excuse me, this is going to be the most detailed one. And I'm not opposed to 1024 by 1024 because it is a beautiful texture, but we're just going to shrink it down for the sake of texture size. Okay, I don't know why that bugged me, but that's fine. What was I doing? Oh yeah, initializing. Okay, so if the ship is at 0, 0, the starbase is going to be the ship starbase is going to be at Y. And the top of the screen is 1, right? In type, we don't care. Size, let's go ahead and make it bigger than the ship, of course. 256. Rotation will be 0. And the text ID should be 10, right? 10. How come there's an error with that? Why do we get the squiggly here? Oh duh, because it is a vector 3. Okay, the other one's going to be pretty much the same. Except for instead of Y1, it's going to be Y11. Okay, that was easy. Okay. So are we going to, is it, okay. Are we going to be able to see it? Music? The music has chosen to stop. Okay. Okay. There it is. Wah ba 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 ba. Sorry, I'll mute my mic to avoid humming in your ears. Oh, we already have dx and dy. So that's like the ship's speed, isn't it? Okay. We don't need that. Ba 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 ba. Oh, right. Okay, so here, thank you, Starbound. Thank you very much. Let's go back to Skyrim. Okay, so here's what I want to do. So this will be here. Ship parts. Okay, so everything's gonna respond when the player moves. Except the player. So everything's gonna move in the opposite direction that the player accelerates, or the velocity is leading the player. Acceleration will affect, okay. Alright. I'm so excited for this little update here right now. Okay. I'm so excited. Apply velocity to particles. Okay. Ship parts. Okay, so there's a velocity already applied. That's fine. Add rotation velocity. Background stars add velocity. Right. Okay, so right here. So this dx is in here, and that's okay, so that's like, okay, perfect. That's what okay. Too much thinking all at once. Overload. So what I need to do, and this is called every frame, right? So all I need to do now is update I'm trying to think if I could take this out of main, but I should just leave it in main and then do like I did the update ship rotation. Set ship rotation. So let's go into here. See, we already have the variables though, that's why, so we already have ship rotation in here too. So we're gonna have both of those variables as well in the arena. Okay, I'm down for that, I guess. Ba-da-da. So where is ship rotation called from? Not process input. It is called from mouse callback. Okay, so that's fine. Let's just go like this. Space, arena, set, ship velocity. And then we're going to pass in dx and dy, which are two floats, right? Acceleration is calculated every frame, and we don't need it at the end of that little thing. Okay, good. So save that. Now we need to make this set ship rotation, or set ship, oh, the EL. What am I doing here? There we go. That's why there was a little error and I was freaking out. Okay. Ba ba ba. That seems pretty straightforward. So the velocity is going to be set every frame, and then what we do in the update data, excuse me, so how did I handle that in here? Oh, update data, and I threw in the, oh. So let's go look at that update data function real quick. Pretty sure it's pretty straightforward, but I just, background stars. So it's, oh, I already have that. Ship parts, background stars. Oh, let's see, it's right here. Oh. Oh, that's right. Okay, duh. Alright, so S dx, and it's just a direct, nice, S dy. That takes care of the stars. So the ship parts, so let's see, position X, so the velocity here, I wanted to apply like S dx times 0.1. I don't want it to be nearly as much for the parts. As we travel, we will leave the stars behind, but I want to kind of give the illusion that the parts are a little bit closer, like in the range of the ship, and the stars are in the background. And we don't care if this goes off the screen. That's what we're thinking, because the base is going to be something we leave behind. Computer, do it, do it. Okay, clear, clear. Uh-oh. Well, the stars work all right. The parts are not moving at all. Oh, because they have a velocity. So we want to add that to the velocity first. Okay. Duh. And I don't think that, yeah, the velocity, this velocity is under control. And it can be positive or negative depending upon the direction, and we're not really worried about the parts overflowing because they'll wrap. Okay, so I think we're fine there. So does that fix the parts? The base looks like it goes off into oblivion, but the parts are moving, and whoa, no. We've got part pandemonium, folks. We can slow them down. Phew, anybody else dizzy? Oh, look, the base came back. Oh, that's right, so the base is actually working. Just the opposite. Yes, it's from Space Arena to Space Chaos. Welcome to Space Chaos, folks. We've got... Okay, so the velocity here, this is what this is. SDX times... So the background stars, they don't have a velocity, or they had a set velocity before. Now it's going to be d size divided by 5. What is the size of the stars? What's the initialization? So they go, 2 plus 15 divided by 5, 2 plus 3. So yeah, 5 is right, isn't it? I think. Wait, the stars are correct, aren't they? Yeah, the stars are fine. It's the parts that go in the opposite direction and they go insane. So the parts, I think what's wrong is the velocity. We're adding to the velocity every single time. And so now what we want to do is we want to set up the parts to be just like the stars. So let's do it like this. Hold on. Processing. So first of all, just do I. Now we're dealing with the stars. And then, hey, that's a cool feature to add to the parts. And then the part size, I think we're good. We don't even need this other, we don't need their velocity anymore. Oh, we don't need a velocity for the stars either. We're not even using the velocity array at all. And there's 200. Okay, we can get rid of it. That's interesting. We're keeping track of, well, the ship parts do have a velocity here, but we're not using it. Or no, rotation velocity. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep the rotation velocity. Let me just... So what is the parts size that they're initialized to? 12 plus 10, so 22 is the max. Actually, we could make them go... Don't we want them to go slower? Yeah. Well, we'll see what this looks like first, because we're just going to see what it looks like. And then... Okay, so then you've got the ship parts moving pretty much the same as the stars. In fact, exactly the same. So then what if we go... And this is all multiplication, right? So, okay. Yeah, but where did the base go? Computer? The base was right there. Where's my base? Okay, now let's fix the base. I think, is there anything wrong with the base, really? Bases move position plus that position plus that. That actually should be right. Actually, it just might be moving so quick. Excuse me. The base just disappeared. Oh, because it's moving the wrong direction. So, oh, that's right, because we want to subtract. Duh. That's why I couldn't find it again. Okay, this is really cool. Hide and seek inside the base. Oh, what do we got? Sorry I left you. I'm not sure if you saw this question, but why are you using both Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code? Is there a difference between the two? Oh, I just started using Visual Studio Code. I like keeping the fragment shader and the vertex shader here just for convenience. And there's an extension that uses GLSL, which gives me this fancy coloring, and it keeps this is actually, I might move all my code over here because it keeps I like how every other parenthesis is a different color. That's pretty cool. I mean, it makes it easy when you're coding. You got parentheses like 5 levels in or something. Visual Studio Code. The only reason I don't do my coding in here is because I just go in here and hit Control F5 and it starts without debugging, which starts the program. But otherwise, yeah, it's just convenience. And I think there's a way that you can set it up so that you can compile within, see, run build task. There's a way you can configure the tasks, configure task default build task. Yeah, so I can probably link this to Visual Studio and compile and have all my code just in this. Yeah. The question is, why does Visual Studio need Visual Studio Code? Why isn't it included and integrated with Visual Studio? It's all free stuff. Okay, this is looking really good. Okay, I'd like to move at a decent speed through the sector though. So that was point 2. Actually, let's just try, because I was heading with the wrong direction anyways, so let's just try without any modification. Let's see if we can see the other base. So there, that looks good. So we're moving through. Hey boy, what's up? What's going on? I'm gonna go see your other enemy. See how long it takes to get to the enemy ship, enemy base. Then we'll put in towers. I should have a turbo boost. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh my gosh. We are going to destroy you, bro. We are going to minion crunch you. Hold up. Oh. We're going to throw ship parts all around. You won't even believe it. Okay, this is really cool now. It's getting cool now. Okay. Speaking of a break, I'm going to take another quick exercise break. You know what I could do? A little trick here. So that I could set this and I don't have to touch it, and you guys can watch the animation while I take a break. I shall be right back quickly. Just a little exercise break. I gotta keep up with my exercise. Okay. Are we lost in space? Everybody? What's happening? Help! Okay. That gives me a silly idea. Excuse me, not so silly idea. I think it's a good idea. So 60 frames a second, let's do, at most we'll accelerate for at minimum 2 seconds, and then we'll go up to 5 seconds. So 5 seconds is 300, so 180. Excuse me. So that'll just choose an angle. And then we've already got our speed up there. So let's just go. So SDX. Oh, we'll just have to set that. Let's say demo dx, demo dy. This will be interesting to see. And then I can just make a I can just comment this in and out, really. That's cool. Else... So each frame, SDX and SDY will set to demo DXDY. And then we'll go frame count until reset minus minus. So then when the frame count gets to 0, it'll reset again. Get a new dir, demo DXDY will be reset, and the ship will go a different direction. Let's try it. Oh, okay, but it doesn't change the ship rotation. New dir, demo dx, and then we want to go set ship rotation. Computer, that's not the set I was looking for. These aren't the droids that you're... So that way the ship will point in the right direction that it's supposed to be. Oh, it's not doing it. It is sometimes. It's because I'm not actually accelerating in that direction. I'm just all of a sudden in that direction. I wonder why the ship rotation, set ship rotation, doesn't work though. Well, anyways, it does actually end up animating everything else. So it'll just look like a demo where he's just totally lost. Oh, and I can move. I can move. That might be why. There might be some kind of a glitch, yeah. But that's cool. It's just kind of randomly moving around. Alright, let's back to work. We'll have to play around with that. And just something off the top of my head here. Okay, alright. Back to work. The towers, right. This, and I've set this up so nice now. It's so nice to just add in other things. I've really spoiled myself here. This is great. Okay, bases. Oh yeah? Watch this. Towers. So now there is a difference between the towers. So those are different particle groups. Player towers. Now, I think at this point we know these are all particle groups. And I just think the double colons, I don't know why that looks cool. And then here we'll just put particle groups. One particle group for each separate texture. Draw, call. I think that will explain it pretty well to future me. So the player towers, there's going to be, right, the whole thing is yeah. So there's going to be 3 of them. The middle, okay, the whole thing is 10, so there's a space, and then there's 1, 2, 3, and then boom. So init point. Then we're going to go init particle group. Player tower is 8. So it's going to be actually 7. So the last one, 201 and 2, so now we're going to go at 203, okay, and we're going to draw 3. True, set those to true. Okay, so we're just going to go up 1 for each one, 2, 3, and 4. Let's make these smaller. Actually, what is the size of those tower? Player tower, 124 by 347. What? Oh, they're tall. 347 tall. And let's see what they look like. 128. Bum, 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 bum. Might as well do the enemy towers. I'm feeling confident moving on with this particle group initialization thing, so we're just gonna boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So we're gonna go 10, 9, 8. Okay, now the enemy towers are... Player tower was 7, enemy tower is 2. In theory. In theory. Yes, in my theory. Okay, Ensign. No, that's a Star Trek reference. TNG? Okay. Total particles. So now we need to go up to, see, 206 plus 3, of course. So we just added 6. No velocity. I don't think we even need this. We need the RVEL. We need 1 RVEL for the, or no, we need 100 for the ship parts. So we don't even need the A parts thing. Alright, we'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. And does that work? Let's go see. Should appear about now. Okay, I don't see it. Oh, because I don't actually move those either. Alright, hold on. We have to move those because they're still sitting out there. Okay, so hold on. Update data, where are you? Very bottom here. Okay. Gotcha. I got you. I'm with you. Okay, the bases move. Player ship. Okay, so the bases... Alright, here's the thing. The towers and the bases will all move the same, so... So let's just loop. See, 1, 2 plus 6, 8. Very good, Jeff. You've done basic math. Very good. You're good. So now we just need one of these. And we're just going to go 201 plus I. 201 plus I. So that'll take care of the second one and those other 6. Let's go see what these guys look like. This one looks great. It was a perfect square. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Hey, you look good too. That's cool. Okay, you know what? Let's go get the enemy towers. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Oh, those look good too. Okay. This is exciting. Okay. Enemy base, there you are. We're coming for you. This is exciting. So can we stand right here and see both of them? No, they're just out of range of each other. No, they're fully. There's a whole lot of battle room right in the middle. That's going to be something. You know, I don't know if I'm going to have boundaries. I don't know if I need to have boundaries. Excuse me. I'm just thinking there's going to be a certain strategy to remaining in the center where all the action is taking place. So I think that would be good to do. Just let the player do whatever they want. Okay, I think... I think I like that. Now, the thing that I want to do, computer, the thing that I want to do is, this is cool. I know, it's cool. Okay, what do we do? I'm just having too much fun thinking right now. Okay, hold up. What do I add next? This is going really well. Let's move to the next. This is going really, really well. Really, I did not think this would go this well. Not gonna lie. You know, I was thinking for a while that I should start over with my project, with the Space Trader game. And having started from scratch and building this space arena, I think I really do need to start over from scratch on my Space Trader game, and it will really, number one, build my confidence again in it. Not that I lost confidence, because I'm really ready to just go forward with it, but I think it will really give me another layer of confidence. Because this, I'm feeling like I just want to finish and work on this game and put the Space Trader in the background for a little while. But that's just an impulse. Don't quote me on that. It's just, this feels really great working on this. I haven't had a lot of failure. I'm doing it on stream. People are able to watch me and look at the VODs later. And I'm not feeling like there's a lot of craziness or frustration that I thought I would feel. I guess I imagined that I would feel, but I guess I'm my own worst enemy. Thinking that I can't do this stuff. This is really cool. Space Parts Starbase. Player ship, player tower. Okay. I'm just playing around now. Oh, it didn't do anything. Okay. Okay. I thought it would do something. Um. Ba 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 ba. Okay, I just posted a quick little screenshot on Twitter to let people know that I'm working. This is so cool. I'm glad the textures look alright. You know, those space stations, those are really cool. Alright, I'm thinking that I'm going to take a longer break. I'll be back later, but I'm going to take a longer break and probably be back in like 3 or 4 hours. Because this is going really well and I want to just meditate on stuff. We're going to get the minions going. We'll get the towers and the ship and the minions projectiles. Because once we get the minions in there, of course that'll be some flocking and waypoints. And that's going to be frustrating, I know. Should be for some entertaining programming. But we can force stuff to be not frustrating. We can just make it happen. Alright. Stay tuned for more, even though I may have lost all of my audio.